Evening. How are y'all? Glad y'all joining me. Finding myself on Facebook right quick. Let's see. There I am, right there. Sure hope my laptop acts nice tonight. Hi, Miranda. Hi, Shelly. I'm glad y'all joined me. Yay, finally catching another live in our crafty table too. Yay, Miranda, crafting too. Woohoo. Hi, Debbie. Oh, I'll tell you what, I've got 3 projects ready. Yes. I am so excited that I have something ready. Yeah. Because I'm going to tell you what, I had a very busy day today. Hi, Gloria. Yay, Shelly, I'm glad you're here. That means you didn't have to work. Or you didn't have to work late, whichever. But yay! All right. Let's see. Why don't we go ahead and get started, and anybody else comes in, they can just catch up. Hi, Joanna. I'm so glad you are here. Yay! Awesome. I want to start with a project tonight. My first, and the instructions for this, I got off early. Woohoo, Shelly. I got from my sweet friend, Laquita Jackson. She did this on her Facebook Live or something the other day, and I really liked it, and I meant to get something to go in it, and totally didn't, because when I went into Walmart yesterday, it was to grab stuff to take to church yesterday evening, because we did our tree lighting and picking off our angels from the tree, and then we had finger foods and desserts, and I was getting stuff to make finger foods and got a couple of desserts, and I'm going to tell y'all what happened. I got this big old thing of dozen cupcakes. Gorgeous. With red and green frosting on top of the white frosting. Half of them was white cake, half of them was chocolate cake. Some of them had these little Christmas light bulb rings on them. I knew the girls would just love that. They were so pretty. And those that didn't have anything on them, the icing was peaked about like this high. And I thought, oh, this would be perfect, because the kids love cupcakes. And then I got another dessert to take also. And so we get home. We ran up there right after church morning service, and so when we get home, everything, a lot of it's in the back seat because I had stuff in the trunk, and I picked up the cupcakes, had them in my hand, picked up this bag, and when I picked up this plastic bag, I can't even remember now what it had in it. It wasn't much. It wasn't even heavy. It grabbed one of those stickers on the side of the cupcake containers. And when it did, I did not realize it until I had pulled that bag up. And when I pulled that bag up, the cupcake container went whoop. I was so upset. I refused to take them to church because they looked terrible. They were squished. All of that gorgeous tall icing was squished on the cupcake next to it. And whenever I got them in the house and got it open and set the cupcakes back up, there was icing on this cupcake over here. So I had green on red and squished. They looked terrible. Hi, Carrie. And I was so upset. But Johnny says, always the level-headed Johnny, you've got that other dessert to take, so it'll be okay. Okay, you're right, I do. Thank you, Lord, for instructing me to purchase 2 desserts. And I said, you're going to say the dogs got them. No, No, we're still outside. I hadn't even got them pulled out of the car yet. It tumps over in the back seat. Anyway, I said, well, I guess the good Lord just means for me and you to eat all these cupcakes. I mean, more for you. That's right. Hi, Julie. That is until I got the call from the doctor's nurse today. This afternoon. Not long after I got home from work. She calls. He's added another medicine on with my metformin for my sugar because it's not come down, he said. Well, a smidge. I guess smidge is probably about like that. And my cholesterol's high. Never had a problem with my cholesterol. Yes, Miranda. He is a good hubby. Yes, God blessed me very well with him. Because he puts up with me, so he's got to be good. But anyway, so I'm going to do some research because I have no clue what I have done differently from the 6 months ago when I saw him to now for my cholesterol to be high, because I've never had a problem with it. So I'm going to do some research on what causes cholesterol to get high, because never anybody in our family's ever had a problem with cholesterol, so I don't know anything about it. But anywho, I'm going to find out, and I'm going to take care of that problem. Isn't that right? And Shelly has to call and tell me that now I can't eat my cupcakes. Johnny will have to eat them. I'll probably have him take him to the little boy and girl that lives next door. They'll like them. He'd be okay, I guess, since I'm not going to get to eat them now. Anyway, we are going to use some cherry cobbler ink. No cupcakes for you, but make them into cake pops and save some of the icing to reuse. Well, Johanna, that's a pretty good idea. I never thought of that. Yep, I could do that. I could do that. But I'll probably just have Johnny just take them next door. Because they won't care if they've been turned upside down, ice and squished on the others. They won't care. We're going to use some of these metallic pearls. This is how mine came. But it's okay. They're usable. As long as they're sticky on the back, I'm not worried about if they're not being in the right spot. Take care of my cholesterol problem. Okay. Well, I don't know what he's put me on. She said that they called me something in. And so I'll pick it up on the way to work tomorrow. Because I go in at 12:30. So I'll pick it up and see what I'm on. Anyway, we are using, let me look. This is, let me see. This is All Is Bright Designer Series paper. I had totally, it's, well, Flitter DD. I cut it. Let me see. 6.5 by 6. Yeah, that's it. 6.5 by 6. And I have a piece of, let me see which ones. This is the scrap. This is the 4. I'm going to tell y'all, I'm out of it here. Yes, this is the 4 by 2 3/4. This is what I'm going to stamp on for the inside of our project. Then this scrap we are going to use, I'm going to stamp on this, and then we're going to cut it out with the Starburst punch. I love this punch. We're using the Farmhouse Christmas, Merry Christmas, the one that I had cut apart, because I love this Merry Christmas font, and that's the only thing I want from it. And we're using this beautiful, let me find what it's called, and I did not write this down. This awesome ribbon here, and Glitter BD. What is it called? Let me see. It is, let me see, very vanilla. Ah! It's Polka Dot Tulle. Hi, Kaylee. I'm so glad you joined us. It's been a while. So anyway, I love this ribbon. It's so, so pretty. And yeah, I think it's great for this project. So let's get started making this. I'm going to show you what we're going to make, or what we're going to do. I'm going to get my scoreboard here. And we are going to take the 6.5 inch length right here. And I'm going to take my scoring tool, because it's with my score thing here. Let me look and see where I'm supposed to score this. Okay, this side we're going to score at 3 1/4. So 3 1/4 is right here. And we're just going to score right down through there. Now we're going to twist it around here, and we're going to do this. This is the 6 inch side. Now we're going to score this at 4 1/2. That's right there. Now that's all the scoring we're doing. Yep, that's it, right there. Well, this is pretty cool, y'all. Whoever came up with this is pretty smart. Pretty smart. Let's see. We're going to go in this way with it. And we're going to give that an awesomely good crease. And then I'm going to lay it down like this. I'm going to take some tearing tape and find my end here. And we're going to put... Now I'm going to move this because of the fact that I'm not going to put the tearing tape on the whole thing, because I'm just going to put it on half of it, because I don't want it to cover up a lot. Here, I don't want it way over because I want room. So we're going to about 1/3 here. And then I'm going to use my scissors. Let me get my scissors here. Look at there. This stuff is so sticky. So sticky. Alright. Now I'm just going to leave that right there as I do the other end here the same way. And I'm just going to leave it stuck. That's the way it's not going to move on me. Come down through here. I'm going to snip this off right here too. Ta-da! Now we're going to pitch that over there. Now what I'm going to do while it's still stuck down, I'm going to tear off this. I'm going to pull this up like this, and I'm just going to fold that over back onto itself. Yeah, see, I don't have it here. Scooch it in here, because I don't want any sticking out to be sticky on the edge. Okay, now we're going to do the other side the same way. I'm going to peel this off, pick this up, flip it around. Whoopsie, it stuck to the back side. I'm supposed to do that. I think I put it over too far on this one. I don't want it stuck to that side. Makes a little bump here, but that's okay. This one wanted to roll instead of laying down right. Anywho's, you get the gist of it. So I'm going to do this right there. And then we're going to line it up. This is so fast. It's so simple. It's so easy. What takes the longest is deciding what papers you're going to use. Okay, this is sticking out, so I'm going to take my paper snips. I'm going to come right down here through here. And I'm going to snip off this tape that's still sticking out, because I don't want it to be stuck out like that and be sticky. Everything's going to be sticking to it if it does. Okay, now that's better. Now we're going to fold it on that fold line that's in the middle. Right here, just like this. Now, it looks like those folders you use when you're in school. Oh, sorry guys, my eye's itching for some reason or another. Anyway, those little pocket folders. Of course, it's not connected in the middle, but that's okay because you're going to have it folded anyway. So we got 2 little pockets here. Now, get back our grid paper here. I'm going to set this over here. And there's our ribbon. I think we'll take our piece right here, our scrap piece, and we're going to take our cherry cobbler and another stamp up while I get it all over the block. Might as well. Might as well. Okay, and it does not matter that it's not straight because of the fact that we're going to be punching this out with a punch, and it's the Starburst, so it's round, and so it's not going to matter. You know what I'm saying? And I just got cherry cobbler all over my thumb. Okay, I think while I've got it out, I'm going to go ahead and let's stamp our sentiment on the inside too. And let me see, what was that I stamping? This is our inside piece, Mother Beauty. Okay, I have no idea. Oh, the inside sentiment is coming from the Merry Christmas to All stamp set. I thought I was plumb ready. And if this is the only thing that I forgot, I'm okay, doing okay. Okay, let's get us a deep block here. And let's see if this will go on here. It's not going to go on a deep block, I don't think. It's not going to fit on a deep block. Okay. That's alright, we'll get the E block. Ink it up good. Might as well get some cherry cobbler on this block too. Now this is just a little smidgen wide for this piece, but that's okay. I'm going to turn it upside down. That way I can see it better. I think, yeah. So guys, it's upside down. Get it? So there's going to be a smidgen of this hanging off, but not much. Ta-da! See, just barely. Just barely. A smidge over there is hanging off. So, that works. It's okay by me. I'm not worried about that. Now then, we are going to close this up because I sure don't be wearing a whole lot of cherry cobbler to work tomorrow. Alright, when it's stuck and it doesn't want to close, just take your thumb and see if you can get it to push. I do not know why sometimes I can use these things and they're fine, and then all of a sudden they don't want to close good. And look there, I'm getting ink all over it from my hands. Oh my gosh. Oh well. Alright, I'm going to leave that for just a moment, and I'll see if I can close it in just a minute. Alright, let's get our punch, and let's go ahead and punch our Merry Christmas. And we're going to center it up as best we can. No, I'm not either. I'm going to move it up to the top a little bit. Yep, because I'm going to use those metallic. Now, ta-da! Now, you know good and well I have to pop this up, so I have to have some dimensionals for that. Yep. I have to use plenty. I don't want no saggies anywhere on here. So 5 will be good. Now we're going to take our ribbon and we're going to even it up here. Try to get it in the center here and even it up. That'll work. Hello. Take our backings off. Off. We're going to center this up right here. This is so fast and so easy to make. And Laquita had some kind of what did she call them? They were, hi Janice, glad you joined us. I gotta see what Miranda said. I can't see it up there. My hands are still inky from my live last night too. I always would think of Edna every time. Oh, I know it, Miranda. She always got inky. But hey, that's fun to get inky. Alrighty, we're using the gold metallic pearls. Let me get my piercing tool. Looks like it wouldn't. Okay, we're going to, let me see. I think I used 3. Yep, that's what I thought. Put one right in the middle. One right up here. And one right up here. Well, if I can get it to go that way. Ta-da! Now then. All right, then on the inside, we put your sentiment piece, write your message on it, and then put some kind of a, let me see, hers was peppermint flavored Pop Rocks. That's what they were, Pop Rocks. She said she got them at Walmart, but I didn't have a chance Sunday. That's what I was talking about. Going Walmart, I did not have a chance to get over there and look and see if we had any in with our Christmas candies, but I'll look because grandkids will like those, I think. And then you just give your ribbon a tie here to hold it all together, and you have got a cute little folder treat holder thingy. Today in class, first time attending to my class ever, but we had 2 new classes together forever under other teachers, and I put the stamp on my stamparatus. Let me see what else Debbie said. Put your stamp on your stamparatus during prep. Yep, you guessed it, backwards. Stamped and said, what did I do? I inked it up good. She says, oh, it is on the block the wrong way. I was so embarrassed. We won't forget this ever. Oh my gosh, I have done that myself, Debbie. I have put it on there, but nobody saw me. You know, it's a good thing nobody saw me. But anyway, there it is. There it is. Is this not cute? And you know, it's like Laquita said, this is perfect. You can also, if you wanted, use this as a gift card holder, because a gift card would fit right perfect down in here. Or, you know, even you could fold up some cash and put it there. But anyway, but that's it. Let me show you. This is the one that I practice with for this paper, or this designer series paper. And then I used this designer series paper, which I do believe is from the Farmhouse, I think. Farmhouse? No. This is Merry Christmas. I don't remember. It may be still from the All Is Bright. Anyway, the light bulbs. I think it is All Is Bright. And I used the tree from the Farmhouse Christmas stamp set in the Woods die, and cut that and did just Merry Christmas on the inside, since I had the tree on the front and I didn't put anything on the front. So I made 4 of these. Well, I made the first one I goofed up, so that doesn't count. You goof, it don't count. Anyway, so there is our project. Now then, we're going to make some cards. Let me pile this stuff out of my way over here. And yes, and I do mean pile. I'm piling it over here, out of the way. All right. This, we are going to be, let's see, we're using the Merry Christmas to All on this. We're using Wishing You Peace and Love All Year Long. That's what's going to go on the inside of our card. On the outside of our card, we're going to be using our Big Shot, and we have our envelope. We have some of this wonderful textured weave ribbon in Poppy Parade. This is 4 by 2 3/4 Whisper White. We have Poppy Parade. This is cut at 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. We have our Whisper White cardstock, 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. We are using our dies from the Merry Christmas Thinlits die set that goes with the Merry Christmas to All. And we are going to be using this sparkle glimmer paper. And we're going to stamp in Tuxedo Black. Also, we are using a piece of multi-purpose adhesive sheets. These are wonderful. I've already cut this down to the size that I need it. And and this is going to fit perfect on here. Ta-da! Well, yes, it will. Anyway, we are going to go ahead and put this on the back of our glimmer paper, because this is going to make our Merry Christmas into stickers. And that's going to be so much easier than trying to put glue on all of those small pieces. I don't know why I don't use these more than what I do. Anyway, now then, I'm just going to try and even it up on this end the best I can in this corner, and then it'll kind of lay down then. And here we go. Now, all right, we're going to get our Big Shot over here, and let me go ahead and see if I can close up this Poppy Parade. It just, or this cherry cobbler here, just does not want to close today. What's going on with it? If I holler, it's going to be because I got up against my shirt. I'm trying to get some leverage here. Boy, this one is so stuck in here. I'm going to end up breaking my fingernails. I'm going to move it over here. Okay. There's our Big Shot. Got the magnetic platform, precision plates down. I think I'm going to put that plate over there. Let's use it. Ooh, man, both of my plates are terrible. Anywho's, we're going to go right here with our glimmer paper. We're going to lay our Merry down. We're going to lay Christmas down. We're going to get our plate. I think that'd be the best side to go down. I'm going to scooch this away. Okay, we're going to come back through, and that should be enough to hopefully release it from the glimmer paper. It did. Good deal. Okay. That T says it doesn't want to come. There it comes. All right. There we go. Yay. Okay. Let's lay these down, and we will move our Big Shot out of the way over here. In her spot. Then we're going to I'm going to pop out all of this stuff right here we don't need. Helps if I take the cover off. Makes a huge difference here. Okay, let's see, every place that it'll pop out, get all these little scrappies here. All right, now then, I'm going to start right here, and we're going to just let it get it loose. We're going to gently pull. Doesn't want to release as well. Sometimes it just wants to hold on to your cut piece, and that's fine. Just use your piercing tool, give it a little nudge, it'll come right on, let loose, and then you can scooch it on out. There we go. There's our Mary. And our Christmas. Let's get all this stuff off of our grid paper. Poke all this stuff out here. Okay. Oops. Don't want that to happen. The cover on the sticky is trying to come off. I don't want it to come off just yet. I don't want to take the backing off until we're ready to put our words on our card front. Okay, there we go. Now then, it's coming pretty good. Whoops. Sticky's coming. Glimmer paper's not. Yep, the backing's coming off and the glimmer paper's staying. Alrighty, there we go. Let's do that right there. Let's pop this out. Now, the one piece that I don't want to lose is the dot to the eye. It's right here. There it is. So I'm going to lay it right up there. Or maybe I won't lose it. And all this stuff scoots it down this way. Alright, now then, what we're going to do is we'll give us a nice good crease to our card base. There we go. That looks good. Alrighty, we're going this direction, and we are going to. I'm going to put let me see. I want the Mary. I'm doing it crooked instead of straight, like this. And it looks better when you get it laid down. I promise, it looks better when you get it laid down. So let me see if I can this off. And I'm going to tell you, on the sample I made, I lost my little dot to my eye, so the eye's not dotted on my original one. But it's going to be dotted on this one because I'm not going to lose that dot this time. Okay. Now, look at there. It's wanting to curl in on itself. All you have to do is just kind of gently lay it down here, because this is about where I want it. And it'll kind of, if you're gentle with it, it'll flow right down the way it needs to flow. See? Then you can press it down. And let's go ahead and take the backing off of the Christmas. Okay. Now then, I want the Christmas to be about right here. And then I'm going to, nope. That's how I want, it's wanting to go. Well, okay. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. I should have angled it down just a smidge, but that's okay. Just like that. Now then, we're going to see if we can get this backing off of this dot for this eye. Okay, there it is. The dot for the eye. Well, let me get this eye dotted good. There it goes. Now then, we're going to take our ribbon and we're going to lay it like this. Like this right here. And what I'm going to do is take some liquid glue. me see. It's going to come across this way. I'm going to put some liquid glue right there. This one's going to come across this way. I'm going to put some liquid glue right there. I'm going to hold it for a moment while it dries some. Because, you know, you have to wait a moment. Oh no, I let go too quick. Put a little more. I was turning it over to make sure I got it straight and let go. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and we're going to glue this onto the front of our card. We're going to put glue on that ribbon like this. Oops, didn't need glue there. Love our liquid glue. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, woohoo. Good thing it landed upside down. Had glue everywhere. Alrighty. I'm going to scooch this towards me just a smidge and make sure I get it level and even all the way around. It may not be, I don't know. Okay, let's see. Scooch it up just a little. Let's get this ribbon here. Okay. That's one thing I like about it. Because see, I had this great big old gap over here and it was real close to the edge over there, but I got glue on my fingers, so I'm going to have to get that off. Yippee, yippee. I'm going to be gluing everything to my fingers if I don't. Alright, now then, I'll tell you. We're going to put some of these real these are red rhinestone basic jewels. It's not the cherry cobbler, but it looks really good on it because the fact that it doesn't blend into it to the point that you can't see the jewels. And the jewels really do stand out here. Even on here. Now here I'm trying to scoot them off with my fingers. Alright. Now we're just going to put 3. And put one about right there. Oops. One about right there. And one about right there. Okay. Now, we are going to stamp on our sentiment piece. Get our tuxedo black. And we're going to stamp this on the inside. Let me turn it this way where it'll be right side up. I don't want it to end up being upside down. I do that a lot. Hi, Shelly Lee. I'm glad you're here. Woohoo. And Mona. Hey, Mona. Yay. I hadn't even looked. I'm so glad you're here, too. Yay. I hope you've been in your crafty room, Mona. Hope you've got it set up. Ta-da. That's a little crookeded, but... Let's see if we can do better on the back side. I think it's a little crooked the other way. Huh. Let's see, get another piece. Alright. Let me get it about right here. Alright, that's better. That is better. That is better. Okay, we'll use that again in just a moment. Let me get this. Let's get this glued on the inside. Okay. I am loving this Poppy Parade. Yep, this is Poppy Parade. Yep. I think I called it something else for ago, but this is Poppy Parade. I'm loving this Poppy Parade for this Christmas. I think it really makes the Merry Christmas stand out on the front of the card and pop out like, woo, look at me. Yep, I think it does. I really do. Now, let me get one more of these rhinestones. We need one right here for the inside. And we are going to stamp on our envelope. Okay, what am I going to stamp on our envelope? Oh, we're going to stamp Christmas. Yes, we are. From the Merry Christmas to all. I'm going to stamp that on our envelope. Ties it all together. I've got it going the right direction. Oh, I need a little more ink on it though, I think. And we're going to stamp it right here. Like that. Yay! I think where I had that black right here, I tilted it a little bit and got it on the envelope. No. I'll live. But anywho's, there you are. Here's our first card. Ta-da! Is that not awesome? I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Here's my sample. Here's the inside. And my envelope for it. So there's our first card, ladies. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, Miranda. Thank you, ladies. I am glad y'all like this. Okay, now then, we are going to make our other card. There's just a little different. We're going to do some embossing and some cutting. We're going to be using our white embossing powder. Our card base is our basic black at 8.5 by 5.5. I'm going to fold it and give it a nice score, or a nice crease on our score line. Okay. And this card's going in this direction. I'm going to see if I can get this stamp pad closed again. Oh man, this stamp pad is stuck. I'll have to get Johnny to do that one, I'm guessing. Okay, we have our envelope. We have our adhesive sheet again. We have another piece of that glimmer paper, the sparkle glimmer paper. We have 2 pieces of Whisper White at 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. And I have 2 pieces of basic black. This is 5.5 by 4. And then our bases are A2. Okay, I'm going to scoot this over here. And we're going to go ahead and I'm going to put our white layers on first. And then we'll come... No, I'm not either. I'm not either. I'm going to emboss first. Let's emboss first. Okay? Let's do that first. Let me get my embossing buddy and my Versamark. And I'm going to... Let me think. I did this. How did I do this? Alright. This is the inside. Because I want to do it upside down where I can see what I'm doing. And this is the front that I want this part down here embossed. And this is going to be upside down. Because that's going to be at the bottom on the inside of my... Or at the top on the inside of my card. And I want to see what I am. Okay, we're going to get our Versamark ready, and we are going to use our Versamark and put that on our sentiment that's going on the first front. It says, the light the shepherd saw that night that lit the way for them still guides the hearts of all who seek the child of Bethlehem. Now this set... Let me show you. I didn't even show you what set I'm using, did I? Shame on me. I am using the Star of Light stamp set, and these are the Starlight Thinless dies. I'm just using one die. That's this one, and then I'm using the sentiments here, and I'm using this star, and I'm using that one that goes on the front, and let me see, the Merry Christmas on the inside, and this is going at the bottom. Let me turn it around like this so I can see what I'm doing here and getting it straight. I'm going to come up just a smidge. Like that right there. I hope that's not crooked. I think it might be a smidgen crooked, but not too bad. Okay. I'm going to get our Versamark again. We're going to do this upside down because this is going on the top of the inside, but I want to be able to see what I'm doing here. Try and get it pretty straight. I'm going to bring it over just a little because I want to put a star. I want to emboss a star also. And go ahead, pick up our star. I'm going to put our star right there. I'm going to take our envelope, get our embossing buddy, wherever I threw it over here. Okay. And we're going to, and I know this white embossing powder, when you see it in person, you can tell that it's on there. It's harder to tell on camera, I am sure. Okay, I'll find time to look and make sure I had it in the right spot, wasn't it, after I had already put it on there. Okay, now then, we're going to go ahead. We're going to get some of our white embossing powder. And there is a hair in it. Oh my gosh, I'm shedding. And it has gotten in my white embossing powder. Is that not funny? I'll have to get that out. To get some tweezers and get that out. I want hair in my embossing powder. Lordy mercy. Okay. Alright, now then. Oops, I'm not sure I got it all on there. Alright, let me get my tweezers. I gotta get that hair out of there. That drove me crazy until I get it out. Alrighty. I probably rubbed my hair the last time I was using this when I was prepping this card and got it all in it. Alrighty, let's move that out of the way. Let me get my heat tool. I had it under my counter here. Ready for the racket now. Alright, we're going to warm the back. Warm the back. Now we're going to heat the front. Is this not awesome? I love melting embossing powder. It makes a Christmas card, or really any card, look so elegant. Looks so elegant. I got all of my Christmas cards made for church, I think. I hope I do, anyway. And I embossed every one of them, front and inside. And I'm so pleased with them. I'm pleased that I'm through with them. And so I've got to get Christmas cards addressed to snail, which I have not done yet. I've got Christmas cards made, just not addressed. There it is. Now then, I don't know if you'll be able to tell this on the front of this envelope, but it's right there, and it just melted. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. I love it. I love it. Okay, I'm not going to set that back under the counter here. Put it right there. Okay, now then, let this cool for just a moment. Just a moment. And while it's cooling off, and before we get started putting that together, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put our sticky on the back of this glimmer paper here. And I was fixing to throw the sticky part over there. That wouldn't be good. No, that wouldn't be good. Okay. There we go. That'll work. Let's get our Big Shot back over here. Making the same, using the same sandwich as we did before with our magnetic platform, our precision plate, and one standard plate on top. And let me get that. I just want to make sure it's all where sticky is. And we're going to roll it through. I'll pull it this way. Hope y'all can see both sides then maybe. And I'm going to probably roll it through one more time this way and one more time back. This is a little more detailed than the Merry Christmas. So, yeah, there, yeah, that's good. Alright, let's set her back over here in her home. And now this one has a lot of little things to pop out. So I'm going to start with this. I should have probably already done this, but I want y'all to see how easy it is. You can do this, and I could probably get my little brush tool, but really I'm thinking, let me see, yep, right here. Is that it? That's it right there. Pull this out. When I did my sample, I had a rough time. I think I only ran it through a couple of times. That's why I said I'm going to run it through another time with this, because I wanted these things to pop out a lot easier than what it did on whenever I was making my sample. So, okay, one more going around this way. Okay, now then all we've got left is these in the middle. Oh, come on. They're wanting to stick around. They like it there. Okay, now we're going to scoop all of that. Now I can feel some of this. I don't know if that's embossing powder, or if that's a little bit of glimmer off the glimmer paper, but it doesn't matter. I'll scoot it over there anyway. Look at there how easy that came off then. All right, now what we are going to do is we're going to attach our black layers, our basic black layers, to our Whisper White layers with some liquid glue here, like this. There we go. I thought it might be easier to attach it on here and then put it on the card than try to do each layer on the card base. So I'm going to, there we go. Now then, attach this one. And right there we go, like that. Ta-da! Now then, we'll start by putting on the inside. And I just noticed I put my star on this side on this one, and it's on this side on the other one, but it does not matter. Put it on either side you want. You don't even have to put it on the side. You can put it in the middle. I like it like this. I like it on the side. Now then, we're going to attach this. Yes, just set that right there. Look at there. All that black and white. I love it. Oh man, I love it. And guess what? No dimensionals on this card. Not a one. Not a 1, but that's okay. It's an awesome card even without the dimensionals. Okay. Now, let's take the backing off of our star here. Yep, I knew there was one that had already popped up on. We're going to see if we can start it from there. And we're going to peel it around. Come on, there you go. Peels off pretty good with this. Now, what to do is decide exactly where we want it and lay it down, because I want it in the middle here. I think that looks pretty much like it's in the middle. This part's in the middle of the card, and then everything will lay like it's supposed to. All right, y'all. What do you think? Let me see. I better do yeah, there's the envelope. Now, I bet you're wondering, now, how in the world is somebody going to write on this and be able to know what anybody says? I know, Mona, I know. Anyway, Stampin' Up! Has a stamping chalk marker. White. Perfect for writing on dark cardstock. So see, I can write every bit of my, whatever I want to write to someone right here with this white Stampin' Chalk marker. And then you can use the black. And it looks awesome. Is that all awesome? I love it. Let me move all of this right here. Move this. Here's my, the one I made, my sample one. So the inside, got something on it. And there's the envelope upside down. All right, here is our Merry Christmas. I'm trying to get everything in view here for you. You can see it, and wishing you peace and love all year long. Oh man, I love this. Just love it. I love it. And where did I put my folders? Here they are. Here's our little folders. This is not, it's just, oh man, the grandkids are going to love these. I may have to make some of these for work. Be great little, something to put a little gift or, oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Something for your co-workers, you know. These are just, they're too cute and they're so quick to make. That's one of the things I love, quick and cute. And, you know. So there we go, guys. That's it for tonight. I hope that y'all have enjoyed this, because I have. I have. Anyway, hi, Tammy. But this is our projects for tonight, and this gives me 4 more Christmas cards. So, I love making Christmas cards. I don't know why I don't make them all summer long. That way I'll be ready by Christmas, you know. And they'll be all ready and I don't have to rush or anything. But I always want to see what the new catalog holds, because the holiday catalog always has these gorgeous Christmas stamps, and I think, oh, why did, you know, I would be thinking, why didn't I wait? Because I love these stamps. Anyway, but I love what's in the annual catalog too, because this set is in the annual catalog. And thank you, Shelley. And this is in the holiday catalog. So, but there you go. This is it for tonight, ladies. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you, Mona. Thank you, Gloria. Thank you for the hearts and the love and the comments. And I'll go back and read those comments later. And I know I didn't answer the last one. It's just, I'm sorry, I've just had so much going on here lately. But anyway, this is it. I will be back again, good Lord willing, next Monday evening, 7 Central, right here on the Praying Stamper. Hi, Carrie. And I will, as far as I know, I have no plans for Wednesday to have to go anywhere other than church Wednesday evening. And I will be getting prepped for next Monday. But let me show y'all just real quick. This is, we are making our fruit baskets, putting them together on the 12th for our shut-ins, and I've made cards for them. I had intended to do a class with this kit, but they back ordered the card part of it, and it won't be available until the 5th, and I would not have enough time. But I put all the cards together. It makes 20, and then I'm going to use my cards from my paper pumpkin, because it's for this month was Christmas, and I'm going to use those, and we're going to put these in our baskets for our shut-ins with their fruit and candies and things that we're going to put in. And I'm really thrilled. The only thing, it just kind of gets me whenever there's nothing on the inside. Yeah, you know. But I don't want to put something inside here that's going to bring anything away from the fronts of these cards. This kit is the Timeless Tidings kit and the Timeless Tidings stamp set. And oh, look at this Merry Christmas font. Is that not awesome? But this got some wonderful sentiments on it. And then it says also has a Happy New Year, which I could stamp that on the inside, but I really don't want to do that. And it comes with the gold lined envelopes, and the stamp set is still available, but like I said, the project kit itself is on back order until the 5th. So there was no chance for me to get it in for me, enough time for me to do a class, so I decided to do those for our fruit baskets for our shut-ins. But I wanted y'all to see these cards and see how gorgeous everything comes in it except for your adhesives. And I used they wanted you to use the StazOn ink, dimensionals, and you know, whatever kind of other I think they said snail. Of course I used my liquid glue. You know how I'm about my liquid glue. But then they had these little rhinestones in it. This here was in there. Everything come in this kit, and it was so easy to put together. So I just wanted to show y'all, so if y'all had not bought this kit, that y'all can see how wonderful it is, because y'all could still order it on the 5th. Well, guys, y'all have an awesome evening. Have a wonderful crafty week. Thank you so much for coming and watching me. You just don't know how much it makes me feel so good. I love you all. Y'all have a blessed week, and good Lord willing, I'll see y'all next Monday. Bye.